The Rise of Sesamoid, a far-fetched fanfiction. Chapter 1, The Beginning. It was a normal day in the forest, and the band members of Sesamoid had taken out their instruments to practice. Everything was fine until Piper Stubbs heard something approach them. She took a closer look and realized that it was Quinn's younger, yet more responsible twin sister, as well as her best friend, Queenie Huckley. Queen! I didn't think you'd be here so soon. I thought you wouldn't be here for another 2 days, Piper said to Queenie. She remembered that her best friend lived on the other side of the city, so it was one hell of a long drive. She didn't care, though, because she was just too happy to see her. First of all, I wanted to surprise you, darling. Second of all, Quinn has a big announcement to make. So let's go over to the logs over there, Queenie said to Piper and walked to the ice cream truck. She took in its beauty and looked for Quinn, only to be tackle-hugged from behind. This was understandable, because Quinn hadn't seen her in years. Quinn? Queen! Quinn and Queen did what they called the Huckley twin handshake. They made it up when they were kids, and they've done it ever since. It just showed how close they were. I'm so happy to see you. Let me get everyone else so I can tell them the news. Quinn ran off to call Griff, Rue, and Warren. When everyone made it to the ice cream truck, they sat on some logs and waited in anticipation. The only person who wasn't excited was Warren, because he was more responsible and serious than the rest. Quinn stood up on a log and got everyone's attention. He couldn't wait to share this big news. He just had to do it. The reason why I called this band meeting is because I want to share some great news. My younger twin sister is going to be our secondary drummer, part-time songwriter, and backup singer for this band. Jazz hands. Rue rolled her eyes at Quinn's attempt at jazz hands, but when she heard the news that Queenie was joining them, her eyes literally sparkled. She saw how Kara barked happily and smiled to show her enthusiasm. This truly made her day. Wait, Quinn, she is your younger twin sister. I know you told me about her, but honestly, I didn't think you were telling the truth, Warren said in absolute shock. He hadn't met Queenie yet due to the fact that he didn't go out with Quinn, Griff, and the girls much, if at all. He had heard a lot about her, though, thanks to the fact that Quinn always talked about her. He didn't think that Queen would be related to someone as irresponsible and reckless as Quinn. Yes, I am. I'm the more responsible and narcissistic one of us, though, Queenie said and walked up to Warren. She smiled politely at him. She knew that if she said the wrong thing, he'd probably compare her to Quinn. I'm Queenie Huckley, but feel free to call me Queen or Q. I don't mind both. Queenie introduced and held her hand out to Warren. She wanted to remain as professional and composed as possible, because right now, she had butterflies in her stomach. What was wrong with her? I'm Warren Weber. Nice to finally meet you, Warren said and shook Queenie's hand gently. The two maintained eye contact for a while before he finally let go of her hand. That got awkward really fast, he thought. Likewise, Queenie said with a smile and walked off to set up her drum kit. She'd never forget the day she met the bassist of Sesamoid. Shit was about to get real. And that concludes the first chapter of The Rise of Sesamoid, a far-fetched fanfiction. If you want to read more, I suggest you look up my Wattpad, because I'm gonna be posting the fanfiction on Wattpad. I'm gonna be posting fanfiction of Far-Fetched Amino, and I'm gonna do vocal reading on YouTube. So I hope you like it, and if you want more, tell me in the comments. Now, as much as I hate to say it, I have to end this video off, but before I do, I just want to say that there's a Far-Fetched Amino. Please join us on there. As one of the leaders on the mod team, I say please, 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 please join us. And also, there's gonna be a Far-Fetched Discord server, which I will tell you more about in the next video with announcements and shit. But if you want to join, just DM me so I can ask one of the members of the community to link the Discord server, because we'd really love to have you join the band. So, that's all you need to know for now. Goodbye, my dears. See you in the next video.